Somebody broke the glass. What's going on here? I see blood too. What we got in store for us, boys? What's that?
Where is the bookseller?
I don't know, but what's this?
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Okay, so I guess we inventory that. What's in there?
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Yeah, boys, jack of all trades trophy. Alright, yeah. So, on the last playthrough, we had to fight the Shambler, that thing that came out of the painting. And we sent him back, we got the dagger. Now we're here to search for the bookstore person. Is that a bone? That is. Looks like a little hand there too. What the hell happened in here? Alright, I like to be thorough when looking around. Because in previous game playthroughs, I've missed stuff I noticed when I went back and watched the video while editing it. And I seen it while playing and just didn't pay it no mind or forgot about it. But they show up as little green dots. Okay, nothing interesting here. Touchpad. Do I have any? I got 2 CP. Or 6 CP needed for the next level. Got nothing here. Sanity. Okay. Investigation. Okay, should have did that. Right, investigation spot hidden. Investigation percentage for investigating talents, improving your skill, increase your chance of understanding past events. Okay, so let me remove and go here.
What happened here?
Okay, I don't want to search there yet. Okay, so does this automatically just go up itself or something? Said medicine something. Oh well.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Is that a skinwalker? Malacius Bestium. Alright, so I wonder what my guy was into. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck was you into, Paul? Anatomy and dissection, huh? And that could be what that was on the floor for, huh?
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Alright, think we found all we could. Let's go reconstruct.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Amateur hour. Alright, so that's that.
To whom does this footprint belong?
To whom is the question?
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
I'd say. Kind of dark back there. Can I light these? No. Alright.
What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
The hell is
What
going
the? Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Oh, okay.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Well, apparently we can't get in there. What is he doing?
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
That's it? Nothing else? Like nothing over in here either. Can't go in there. Alright. Open the safe.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet? Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Must be. Makes me wonder why you're taking them, my guy. Because everybody that I've come across is taking the same one. Everyone. Even in this same insane asylum, the guy wanted some sleeping pills.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems to be hidden somewhere. Hidden here. It's possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. In order that they be recovered and burned, a funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she's still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates actually acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession that lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents, into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall in the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that it represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor suffer from your actions. 3 cylinders. Alright. None of this was here before.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection?
What relevance is it?
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions.
Okay, so
Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection?
I wonder.
Things are not looking good.
Alright, what is this crap? Okay. So 3 cylinders.
kind of chalice.
Okay, what importance was that?
Kind of chalice.
This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up specific motif? Alright, there's 3 cylinders.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Okay, so where should I listen to them? I don't remember seeing a record player in here or whatever you would play this thing on. Seeing as how he had cylinders, though, you think he would have a cylinder? There it is, okay. Let me put this oil away, grab some more.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So 3.
The chalice of knowledge.
So how? Alright, so we're gonna start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 539, maybe? 539, maybe? Maybe? Ah, that was it. Okay. Alright, so we got the code. That was pretty interesting.